Hello and welcome to another video. We are here with the Super Formula cars at Spa-Francorchamps and for daily race C, and in this race I'm starting 5th, and those cars are very fast. They're comparable to the F1 cars, only they're Japanese and a little bit slower, so in between Formula 2 and Formula 1 I think. Those are very fast and very fun to drive in this game. So start is quite decent, and using traction control at the start, it just helps a lot. It just saves a lot of energy for you to manage the throttle. Just go 100% and the game will do it for you. So using a bit of boost at the start to get a better launch, and that results in me going from 5th place to 3rd place, which is very nice indeed. So now following behind the other guys, and now Satore makes a mistake going right there. So he has 30 tires as well, so he falls even back further behind. And now I'm in 2nd place. So on to next lap. The first guy, M. Hyde, got away already, so that's impossible to catch up, I guess, if he gets away that quickly in one lap. So on the attack of TX3 Vegix, we make contact into the comp, and we don't get a pump, which is very nice. It was a bit of a weird situation because he was on the outside and he backed off already, and I tried to hang on there, and he just made contact. So now Ramus is behind us. He's from, you may know him from the video Sending It in the Renault, and he is also very quick in those cars, so you need to watch out for him, as he is within the suck zone of 1.5 seconds, because that's a slipstream range. So he certainly has Slipstream right now, and Slipstream is very overpowered in this game, in my opinion. Maybe others think that as well. It's just very strong, that effect. So you really need to get a good exit out of this corner to get a best run on the come straight. Use a bit of boost to get away on the exit. It helps a lot in this game. So getting a better exit just gives you an advantage of the whole straight if Slipstream didn't work. But it does, and he closes in very quickly. It's just like using boosts as being in a slipstream, but you don't have to because you have slipstream already, which is very useful indeed. Unfortunately, Ramus went through. He braked a bit too early there, so not that handy for me, if that's a word, not that mean. So I'll just follow him through this circuit, and I keep up with him, which is very nice, because it's very difficult to keep up with someone in front, because those cars have very much downforce, and they leave a lot of dirty air behind, just like Formula 1 cars. So then, because of the dirty air, it's really difficult to follow a car. And I got a penalty actually. Just one a bit too wide there of the track limit. So I'm gonna serve it at the camel straight in the middle of it, sort of. But so we try to keep up with him and stay in the slipstream, because that will help a lot. And maybe because of that I can still keep up with him to attack for in the next lap. So we're very close behind. It's just the big effect Slipstream has, plus the boost also. There's some extra power. And here I've served the penalty, and I'm still within 1.5 seconds. That's what I wanted. But now it's just a really hard task to keep up with him. And he's pulling away already because I have so much loss of downforce because of the dirty air. It's just unbelievable. And it's a really, it's art really, I would say, to keep up with someone in front while he's very quick. So he pulls away because of the dirty air, but I'm still hanging in there, just within 1.5 seconds. So I just have slipstream. Also the guy behind is 2/10 behind, he's closing on us. So I need to defend from that as well. So here I'm going to the inside for the bus stop chicane. He tries it around the outside and he yanks it in there, so that's 3rd place for him, which is yeah, I must say it was a good move from him. It's fair. I should have braked a bit later there to fend him off, but I didn't do that, so unfortunately I didn't fend him off. But I can still get a place back, because here I have the slipstream and he also has slipstream, so it didn't really work out here at this moment, because I didn't have a big advantage over him. Skipping on to the 5th lap. Remus has a penalty and Patrick's has closing in on him. Actually, he goes around the outside at launch mode and he takes the position already. And Remus tries to go get him back, and then busts up the chicane and he gets a better exit. So I'm gonna just follow them to make use of the battle and maybe get involved in the battle as well. But Remus just gets a really bad exit out of there, just too much wheel spin, lost control. So back into 3rd place and attacking Vegix here. You see here just closing in really quickly, because with slipstream the car reaches 305 kilometers per hour maximum, but without the slipstream and without boost the car will be topping at about 98. So yeah, I served the penalty here and went back to 5th place in 1 second, but the guys in front made a mistake which resulted in them both going off and I got a penalty for it. I didn't even touch it. It's just another case of the broken penalty system, unfortunately. So nothing really much happened at the race. So we go to the next race here with Super GT on the second account. He's playing on the R4M Challenge GT account, especially made for daily races. But he started in pole, and I got a better run to the first corner than he did. He just went a bit too wide. So that's into first place already. That's really nice. So trying to get away as quick as possible from the group with the help of Dirty Air. Didn't manage to do that yet, so need to fend off ART Splurge. It worked out. Here in lap 4, Super GT has overtaken him, so he's in my slipstream. He also set the best lap, 8/10, quicker than I did. Yeah, I really need to practice much more at that race. So here using a little bit of boost to stay a bit in front, but I brake a bit too late, too early there. And I still tried to hang in there. I sort of did, but we made contact and I got a penalty for it, which is a bit deserved, I think, but it's in the end, I think it's just a lucky incident. He goes on to win, and I end up in third. Not really bad. It could have been better. In this race, I improved a lot. It was a few days later, so I'll just show you how this race went. Nothing much really happened, but I just was very consistent in this race. I just set quick lap times over and over again, even though the tire wear is a factor. But it's really important to stay consistent in those races. Here you see brake balance. I set it from -5 to -2. -5 is, I preferred that, but -2 was less heavier on tire wear. But yeah, really consistent. Consistency is really important in every race actually, but especially here because slipstream you need to get away from the pack. And I managed to do that already in the second lap. So I'll just show you here on lap 3, my quickest lap into the camel straight, and you maybe you'll be seeing that out of every little corner, almost every little corner, I use a bit of boost here. So overtake right button. It turns red when I use it. Just a little tap on the boost button and it gives you enough boost to get a good exit out of the corner. Well, if you're good to exit, an even better exit, because that helps a lot to get away from cars behind. It's just like having ERS in F1 cars. It also helps with the exits, with the acceleration. And that's what I try to do here with the overtake mode. So here 1/10 up on my previous best, and this is actually a quite decent lap. The pros, can do did a 1:55.8 or something. Really quick. but that's also with the help of Slipstream and more boost, I think. Maybe nah, I could I couldn't do that. It's just too quick for me. I could do 156.8 though. I think that's possible for me, but then I need to use more boost in the lap, and then I also was a bit conservative with the boost. I used it every lap, but not too much, so I can use it every lap. And I just ran out of boost on the final lap, so that's how conservative I am. So, as you could see on the right side, my lap times were all in the 157s. I'm really happy about that because it feels very good to be consistent, and consistency is also a good sign when you're racing. So that was this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.